Hello, and Happy New Year's for whenever you're watching this. But I mean, it's New Year's. It's December 31st right now at 10:08 p.m. And I'm still in New Hampshire. Tomorrow I'm going back to Massachusetts. But so I've been wanting to make this video because I know that I can't bring like a lot of stuff to actually make this video home. Because I don't have like enough in my suitcase. I mean, most of it is in clothes, which kind of seems weird coming from me who's like, but I didn't know how long I was actually going to be here, so if we actually had like a washing machine or a dryer. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't know. I'm still have the sun. If you hear voices in the background, my dad and sister are watching Godfather 2 downstairs. The reason why it sounds caring is because you can see like a lot around here is that it is very empty. Yeah, and yeah, so with that, sound carries all kind of walls. Yes, the door to downstairs is closed, but at the same time, it is like, parents, so, they're gonna have to like, another parent works, so, they're gonna have to like turn the volume all the way. But say if you just have like one tiny like volume on like your phone, they're like, hey, yeah, turn it down. Come on, just turn it down. And then literally they had to like play out like a sound like a THX film just so that I could actually hear it. Yeah, so I came here on like last Sunday. We got here around like I don't know, like because I forget what time, but since usually whenever you get to somewhere, unless say you're gonna go in a couple more days, you don't want to you don't do anything on the first day because it just seems because you just want to relax and all of that. Second day, um, I slept until like over 2 p.m. Uh, yeah, uh, Tuesday we couldn't really go out because there was supposed to be a plumber, but I thought that the guy was like downstairs, only in the second floor, but I mean, the first floor, but the guy was actually on the basement, which that's where we're actually going in and now because of, I think it was mostly kind of they didn't have the keys for us yet, so we had to kind of use the keypad on it was a whole big thing, say anymore. So about the quality of this, I'm on my computer, I'm just doing this kind of like late at night. And the reason why I'm in kind of this mood is because today got one of the worst news that like you could actually hear is that Betty White died. And I'm on Twitter, and I wouldn't say follow me because I don't do like original content. I just mostly just retweet stuff because I'm like I retweet stuff like if it's giving out like just nothing, but I just want to say like this. Oh yeah, hey, here's a little bit more support. And what happened is that because my sister, I mean, she wanted to actually go like ice skating, but she kept calling it figure skating, which I'm like, Rose. Figure skating is when it's like two people and it's during the Olympics. Ice skating is just like doing it by yourself, it's just like skating around. Last night we actually went to a Italian restaurant because it was like I think one of my dad's brother's friends or it was someone related. It's like my dad like knows somehow everybody, no matter who, or like or connection to every single one of them. And like my mom was like, it's weird. Yeah. So yeah. So I didn't. I was gonna do a Christmas kind of haul like the other day or like last week. I at my mom's. I couldn't until like so I'll probably do it next weekend or I don't know maybe Sunday. I just don't know because school. But when we were here, we actually did go to some thrift stores and other kind of places. There's this really good one. I don't want to say the place because I like to keep kind of places that I live. Places like I mean, since it's gonna be like my dad's new house, I just want to do something that's like want to keep it secret because want to keep like family safe because you never know who the fuck is out there in life. But I went there like last time. We saw that like on like Yelp that the person wasn't actually they only did it on like the weekends, so we couldn't do it during there on the. Okay, I hate that this keeps kind of going in and out, but yeah. So I have my new Yeti mic for my sister. Yeah, so that's why I actually got into this after like 5 minutes of doing this. So, kind of like, for my mom, she mostly gives me kind of the gifts that I kind of want. Kind of stuff the gifts I just ask her, and like, more recently I just asked like, hey, can you give me like something that's like more surprising or something that's like that isn't just like, oh yeah, hey, so I just asked for this and it's like, you know. But for my dad, it's basically just like something they think like, oh, if they go to a store, like, oh, this is cute. Oh, I wonder if he'll like this. Okay, yeah, let's get it. I mean, small, like sometimes Legos. I mean, if I ask for it, but yeah. But first up is this Bigfoot alien mug. This is a mug that you get for, I mean, I think this, yeah, I mean, this is like a caving mug. Yeah, it's nice. Can't really camp with it now. I mean, unless, I mean, I already did stuff for like my Boy Scout troop that like, I signed up for it like as an adult so I could like help chaperone, but I don't know how much time I'm gonna actually like go camping, because especially since I'm gonna go into college basically like, in the fall of 2022. Yeah, but I mean, this is nice. I don't know the prices of these because since I didn't ask for them, you don't know. Okay, next here, just regular clothes. I think these like sleeping and also like dayish kind of clothes where it doesn't kind of really matter. Yeah, it's mostly just shirts, pants. Yeah, nothing too special. I mean, like, especially since I'm going to be going into college, you're going to need to, like, have more clothes. But since I'm going to go to community college, I'm going to be coming home after. But next one is a Adventures in Cryptozoology. And, I mean, I can't wait just to read the first chapter of this and say this, hey, tomorrow I'm going to read more and just put it on my bookshelf for the rest of, like, my life. I mean, most of the only books I have read, recently are just, like, books I actually had to read for school. Which that reminds me, I need to read more of. Okay, I'm sorry if this keeps going black. It keeps unfocusing. And now, for a book I actually have to read for English now, it's like I'm actually kind of behind a bit because a lot of the stuff is written that's like it's confusing. If you read it all kind of way first, it's like not that confusing. But say if you just like you stop at kind of like one point and like then you read like the next day. You have to kind of read a tiny bit more back and just it's hard because I also write a an essay thing on it, have like more time, and I'm also not like a good reader because I have ADHD, so basically whenever like I don't do good work outside of school because when you're outside of school you procrastinate more, but when you're in school you do more work because that's when it's like, oh hey, you kind of get bored and you're like, oh hey, now I have an idea for this. Okay, now let me do it. Then you're at home, you're like, oh, so now I actually could like do anything I kind of want for this. And now I could just, hey, screw it, I'm just gonna go on Minecraft. Yeah. So hopefully I can actually kind of read this or just skim through, or not skim through, but just. Next thing is, I got this from my stepbrother. And I don't know how to say it, but just like a stepsister or just like, or like my stepbrother's wife. I don't know kind of the in-law things. I had to look it up in. So this is a BB unit. I think this is supposed to be the BB9 or the BB9 or BB7. Like I forget the one from episode 8 where they're like all hyping it up and then basically like it was just in kind of backgrounds. Like they didn't even do like a good like droid battle, like say I think Duel of the Droids, like that Star Wars the Clone Wars episode with I forget which R kind of unit, but it was just like named Goldie. I don't think they made this. I think it's just from like a local thing. I did see it also from like a Etsy thing. I don't know because I recycled most of like, this stuff. I mean, this is nice. I mean, I'm coming off sounding like really douchey. Like, oh, why couldn't they just give me money in the first place? Just no, but it's mostly because with the sad news of Betty White dying, and I'm actually tired. Like, the only day that I can actually be like, oh yeah, hey, now I can actually really stay up and like not feel bad about kind of like it. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting really tired. I hate that. Other stocking stuffer stuff, jelly beans. The holiday ones with pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, hot chocolate, candy cane, and eggnog. Uh, Pumpkin pie isn't really that special. Cranberry sauce is just like a really fruity kind of one. Hot chocolate's just chocolate, it's just really good. The candy cane is basically just mint. It's just basically peppermint. You know, where it's just like mint, but it's a little bit more sweeter. And then eggnog is actually a very unique flavor that is like, it's not like something that's like more poppable, but something that's more like if it's like different from candy cane, it's like then you have it. Yeah. And it can find some more stuff. Yeah. I had one other thing. This Navajo. I forget. It's like Navajo. These are the code talkers. These are people that broke kind of the Japanese code and basically kind of won the Second World War. Reason why it's a DVD is because it came from my step grandmother. So at first I thought it came from my dad or stepmom. Like, why'd you buy? I have really no like. It'd be cool if like said my computer actually had like a DVD thing. Like the only DVD player that I know like now is just my mom's computer, and that shit is like, it's not really old, but it's like, yeah. Since it had so much stuff in it, yeah. I wonder if I could just play it into like a radio kind of thing that like, but it's better with the sound. Yeah, because recently I actually found, because I was going through some old Christmas gifts, or finding like some old stuff. I found, I forget what the robot is called. The Cosmo robot, the one with like the cubes. It was like so big, and it was just like, oh, just like going this and this stuff. Yeah, and this keeps kind of going in and out. I'm sorry for that. And my hair keeps going. Oh god, freaking damn it. Yeah, so then just one of these like, hell yeah, hey, this thing crashed. Buy this upgrade thing. It's like, no. Or it's like, it's stuff that like never really crashes. It's just like, oh hey, yeah, just been like a little bit of time, because yeah. God, this is one of my most boring videos, but I just want to do one more video for the year. Okay, so stuff that when we went into town, one of the places there was like only appointment only. Other place, like I said, because I got these Lego minifigures last time. But there's one that had some Star Wars stuff, but it's basically like the action figures that no one really wanted. And but here's the kind of thing. If say it's just like something that's like one action figure that like no one wanted, and it's like, oh okay, yeah, so this is something else, hey, I'll buy it. Like, it's just like only like one action figure, but say if there's like a bunch there, you're like, oh okay, this doesn't kind of seem that cool anymore. It doesn't say like if you find like a penny on the ground, but then you also find like a dime and like another penny next to it, then that seems good. But that's also kind of saying like this, like, oh cool, look, here's this, I don't know, say a hot dog place right here. Oh, but here's another hot dog place. Oh, here's another one. It just doesn't seem like kind of that good. Yeah. Also look through, kind of found these old Simpsons stuff. These are about like say $6 like all together. They're all in this bag. 2 Bart stuff, 1 Marge, 1 Homer. I don't know what these went to. These are from 1990, so these are like the year that kind of The Simpsons not really became really popular, but just the year after it aired, which and this here's just like a bendable kind of one, where in the iconic blue shirt one, which, because back then that's for some reason I used to get. Same place, because for they told us like, oh hey, one time like, this woman who had this really big Snoopy collection, she just kind of gave it, or I forget if it was sold or gave it all to us because she was getting rid of the collection. Yeah, so we found like a couple that are like actually cheap. I mean, there's like this puppet one, which is like it's not really a puppet if it like the mouth doesn't move. It's just like something that you just. I don't care for the. I don't care for the. Yeah. So here's a. I call this a Hugh Hefner one because it's basically just like a red robe, and then a Harvey Weinstein one because it has an open robe. This is about I don't know. I forget how much. I was like. Not a lot. They didn't. The guy took off like the price tag stuff, and then the sailor one that my sister really wanted. But when we found it, it was like this, like a thing called the Japanese sailors or I forget Japanese troops one hats from the Second World War. But then I realized like, oh hey, I could actually put this up, and oh hey, this is what it's really supposed to be. So I'm kind of like confused why it's like this. We actually got this one today because my sister really wanted it, and we didn't. I mean, we didn't go like yesterday because we didn't have time, and two, it would have just seemed weird because I mean, what's coming up? I'll tell you the next thing that's coming up. Why? But this was about $16. This is for the 50th celebration of Peanuts in 2000 for McDonald's. No other things about it, like all that. This one more looks like Snoopy, probably because it's, as more time kind of goes on, stuff will more kind of look like a character from, say, like early kind of versions. For these, I don't know which one I like better. I mean, because I do like the robe, but it's just kind of the eyes just doesn't really seem like Snoopy. Then like this, but just yeah. Okay, then last and the best thing that I kind of found was that kind of the same place where it's this TIE Fighter one from 2004, and this is still kind of a little bit broken from my sister threw it on my almost said bed. This is from 1995, though the interior looks older. I am just tired. I'm sorry. My voice also kind of hurts. I'm just tired. Betty White died, so I'm just really depressed kind of now. Yeah. Inside is nothing kind of really special. It's just somewhere they put like an action figure. This is $35. Yeah. We actually got the same day as we got this one, like kind of a couple hours later, because what happens is that we went to the place, I got the similar stuff in this one, and then I found the Source thing, but I started this, oh no, like, you don't need that, oh, and she kept calling it Death Star. I'm like, it's a typer. Does this look like a Death Star? It's like, if someone says, oh yeah, hey, draw Death Star, do you really think they're gonna draw like this? Or like, no. Yeah, I just, yeah, cause I mean we went out to lunch, and my sister started this. Oh, hey, if you do kind of this first, then I'll buy it. Like then we went did it. It was, well, I mean it was basically one of my sister's thing where I was saying, hey, if I have some like your food, I'll go buy you this. I'm like, okay. And last thing I got was which I really needed. New headphones, which these are also kind of wireless ones, but you also put the wire in it. These are good because my other ones are like look like they've been held through hell and back. So yeah, I mean I was kind of disappointed about like my Christmas stuff. I mean, but at the same time I just told myself, yeah, I shouldn't really say that because I just sound like a really like big douche for saying that. It's like, yeah, oh my god. Oh, I wish I got more money, or I wish I got more stuff, and it's like, this is probably gonna be stuff that I'm gonna need more, like, along the line, but say if you get stuff, like, close for Christmas, I mean, say if you're, like, still living at, like, your parents' house or something like that, which, I mean, I'm 18, I'm not even out of high school yet, so don't judge me. It's like, okay, then you think about you, like, done, like, in the year, but say for Christmas, I know when I'm older, I'm gonna be like this, oh, fuck yeah, just one pair of socks. Yes, best Christmas ever. Yeah. I mean, probably because Christmas, I mean, was also like underwhelming for, because, you know, I mean, when you get older, like, you kind of more see like the materialistic and the Christmas. But yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I guess you'll see me next year. I mean, I would have said like I will see you next year, but how the hell would I say it? I'm looking. Literally, what I'm doing right now is that I'm looking at myself on a screen on a like a computer, not even near anyone. Like, why do YouTubers say that? Like, and of course, this is nearby. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching.